got my dogs around me being silly. Silly boys. Alright, let me switch this now. Oh yeah. What's up? Ugh. Alright. Let's see. I don't think anybody's here, but we'll see, we'll see. Get my chat going. Yo, what's up, Noble? How you doing? Alright, so in this video, or wait, this stream, I actually just finished making a video. I'm going to upload it after the stream, or it's already uploaded, but I'll publicize it. It's just me bitching about Halo Evolved. I'm just kidding. It's not really fully negative. Some people might perceive it that way, but I just like noticed some cool things. Actually, I found like an Easter egg in it. Not an Easter egg, but something kind of like that. Stuff, you know, and there's some other things with the engine that I noticed that aren't working. Which, you know, it is what it is, but yeah, so look forward to that, I guess, if you're interested in that. But in this stream though, I'm gonna be doing PBR Halo 4, meaning this is okay. I'm gonna be so on the first mission, like this is gonna be my test bed for it, and I'm not sure if I'll do it to like the whole game or my plan currently is like to do like metal surfaces and just like certain things that just look better. If it doesn't look better, then I can revert it instantly, you know. But basically, what I'm doing is converting like a lot of the base materials to PBR, so that they just look more metallic and less flat and less plastic, and you know have more layer and depth to them, I guess, you know. But you know, so like a lot of them just like actually some of these on this map are possibly already converted, but I don't know. You just look at like certain textures and they look fine, but they always just look like plastic to me. You know, like I just don't think like. I mean, they could have it encased in plastic, but you know, I just think something like this. I just love metal when it comes to like certain things. So basically, I'm just gonna like make like I thought like you know this shit would look pretty cool if I like convert all of these over and see how it looks. Like some of the textures already look fine, but like you know, let's see how much different it can look. And we're just gonna go from there. This will be like my test bed. I'm gonna be releasing like the alpha, hopefully in the beginning of next year, or maybe who knows whenever it's in a spot that seems like it's good. So I'm gonna be working a lot on the first mission, and if this goes well, then I can apply it to the rest of the game perhaps if it's worth it. You know, again, like I might only do it to shit that really stands out. You know, and so that way it doesn't take forever. But you know, luckily there's a lot of reused like textures in the campaign I noticed on the terrain, so it might not be as bad as I think, hopefully, but we'll see. Again, there's so many. I think there's some already, you know, PBR because of what I did on when I was kind of like practicing, and also I've been using a few programs. He said, "Nice. I wondered how the environment looks PBR. Have you seen the Soy did the Forward Unto Dawn's environment? He gave it more colored accents, so it's not just gray color. That'd be kind of cool too, you know, because yeah, it's like very solid gray." But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of mess around with that and see like what it looks like, and you know, kind of see where I can bring it in, and hopefully I can get like at least these. You know, I'm gonna start with the first BSP and kind of go through there, and again, like a lot of the materials I work on will like reflect through the whole game. Like they'll be used in several spots. You know, they're all shared materials, so like you know, it might not be that bad. We'll see though. Have you seen the? Oh yeah. I just read that. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So I downloaded this program called Shader Map, and it converts them automatically because I was just converting them by myself in Photoshop. But I was using these ones on GitHub, but they're also like I don't know. Like I just want to install something and use it, you know. So luckily I'm in school right now, so they gave me a student version, which was actually cool because I didn't realize like I'm like, oh wait, you can get it for students. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I got it for like really cheap. So that works out. I was like, oh, I guess it'll be worth it if it's that cheap. just because who knows, I could use it in the future. And what this program does is it takes like you give it like a diffuse and a specular, it'll like generate all the PBR maps. Just because usually you can use that and it'll be like enough, you know what I mean? It'll be like enough information for it to get like something pretty close to what it would be in PBR, like for a roughness and a metallic map. And like stuff like honestly like the AO, like that's pretty easy to generate, and then you get like metallic is like, I mean, a lot of like usually it's pretty obvious because it's just like the white spots on the like it's just like kind of easy to bring in. So I was like, wait, can something like help me automate this faster? I don't know if it'll help me that much. Maybe it'll even just make things look better perhaps than what I would do manually, because I'm just kind of eyeballing it when I do it by myself. But yeah, okay, let's get into that. I'm just gonna do that for like a few hours today, and then again I'll upload that little video I made about Halo Campaign Evolved. But yeah, I don't know if you notice any of the changes. Like this was like a blinding white light originally, and I like converted it over, and then I made it a little more blue than green tone. It's like still green a little bit, but not. It's like mostly blue now. I don't know. It's hard. It's kind of like a mixture. It seems like. So I have done some stuff to this, and I put that door there. I like when games tell you how to crouch. This game was just like, how to play. Get in there, Spartan. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. I'm not looking forward to this because this whole procedure is just ridiculous. What I actually did to help identify where things are at, because a lot of times I like want to look at what I'm editing. I imported the BSP into Blender, which you can do with Foundry. The only thing that sucks is like it's not like a perfect port. I don't think it is. So like even if I like wanted to like import this in and import it back in the game, I'm assuming it would have issues. But even so, like it's like considering. There was a point where I was like, man, I wish there was someone that was like, hey man, I'm gonna take all the BSPs in Halo 4 and make them look more like Halo. Then I would be like, yeah, dude, go for it. But then someone would have to do the whole game like that, and honestly, it would have to look pretty good. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth it. But yeah, it's just like too much. It's kind of cool though, dude. Crisp is such a fucking like badass, such a hoss for allowing this to be so simple. Because before another thing that I'm doing in here is I could go in here and I can take a bitmap. I can go in the shading because it pulls everything through and it already has everything in here, right? So then I could actually tell it to go, and I can basically, since that bitmap's here, I just like made, if you notice up here, I just made the pathway the same. So now when I convert the material over, I can actually, well, what it did, since it was a default material, didn't want to like, I don't know, it duplicated it instead. So it duplicated it, and then I changed to PBR and then updated it from here. So I didn't even have to like do like any extracting or anything, or any real extracting, like manual extracting. So like it's there's a lot of cool things going on with that are saving time. So because that's what I've been doing. I've been like really trying to like weigh like is it worth it to do all this, So I've been trying to find like set everything up so it'll be easier and honestly just better, so that I don't do it and then look at it later and go like, oh my god, that looks worse. But like sometimes things look better at first, and then in retrospect they don't, or whatever. There's the Halo 3 DLC map on a frigate. I think you could use that geo. Oh, I wish, dude. I wish I could. There's just way too much. It's not like I can use that for the whole level. You know what I mean? Unless it was like 2 rooms or something, unless I remade the whole mission and cut all the cutscenes and all the interactive things with the elites, and you know what I mean. Like, there's no way to like actually do that. Like, you can't just use a friggin' model. You know what I mean? Not in this context. Not as a level. You would need to rebuild every room exactly how it is, but in a different art style, and that would literally take like a team, probably. Honestly, I don't even think one person could do that. Unless they like really are good at bashing existing assets and like stuff like that. Some of this geometry is so simple. Like, but anyways, yeah. Yeah, like a lot of stuff is just too much work for one guy. It really just comes down to that most of the time. With modding, a lot of people like not like not like anyone in the community. A lot of people know how things go, but like a lot of people that are just in the Halo scene in general and not like the modding community, like will just just look at mods and be like, and then first half of them will be like, "This is way better than anything the dev will make," and then the other half will be like, will treat you like a AAA dev and be like, "Why isn't this perfect?" Like I'm like, like it's a fucking, it's either a hobby or like something else, or a learning experience usually. Um, but yeah, I know you know about all that though, Noble. But let's see. I want to do one I can like actually visually see because I just did like one that I could hardly see. Whoa, sorry. Let's do this right here. And I'll probably have to fix some of my old ones and notice that they like look solid through the effects or whatever. Let me get the triangle. So we got the great tileable. Let's find this one and do it. All right. Gosh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm still kind of figuring this part out, by the way. Like if I need to use the diffuse and the specular, which I think it would be better that way. So I'm just gonna save these to the desktop, like temporarily, kind of. Which again, like I'm kind of figuring out a workflow as I go. Like if there's something that you're like, what, you should just do this, then just let me know because honestly, like you might be right. Damn, look, the specular is literally just pure all white. What the fuck? Like, that looks more like a metallic map, kind of, just because it's like all metal. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, sometimes speculars just straight up look like metal maps. Let me open up a folder for the desktop. It'll be easier to use. View, large icons. Here we go. I'm not sure if I should do it from. That was the diffuse. Let's see the roughness real quick. Is that roughness? Yeah. Let me try. That's actually very funny. So like this is the roughness, and I got that just from the diffuse. Isn't that weird? But look at the specular. I didn't even put in the specular, but when you look at it, it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's like kind of like that, and then they go for this one, and it's a little bit different, a little darker, but it's almost like the same thing. It's so bizarre. Like it can't generate a good diffuse though, or not diffuse, albedo or diffuse, I guess, from just a specular. That is so bizarre though. I'm thinking. I feel like this would look better. I'm just gonna kind of mess with it though and see how it looks once I put it in game. So what I'm gonna do is save these. What is this one? Sure, I'll just use that one. And then displacement. What normal would it generate? So it has some pretty good normal maps if you want it to be like really bumpy and dirty instead of just like the actual normal map. But I'm just gonna use the actual one. I need a metallic, right? Metalness. See, this is like something I don't think I would use because it's very clear. Like it doesn't know that it's not metal, but I can just make the metal look right with the specular. Oh, let me put on some Halo music. My bad. I always get like super quiet, and then I'm like, oh fuck. When I finally stop talking, I'm like, oh wait. Alright, here we go, mates. I forgot it's full volume. Halo music is like it can get so loud randomly. Alright, well, this one's kind of silly because here. I wonder if there's a way to give it if it can base the maps off both the diffuse and specular. That would be like way better. Way better. That is the roughness. I only see anything from that roughness. Honestly, I might see if I can generate something a little better than just a flat-ass gray. Flat-ass gray. Because that is basically just a flat gray besides the, you know, holes. Can I do them both at once? Is that a thing? Nope. It doesn't like when I do that. But yeah, I just downloaded this, so I'm kind of learning if there's like making sure there isn't anything else that like I can do besides that. Before I go like and do all of these, I tend to like get ahead of myself a lot and like not realize I could have done something. Batch process. Oh, color map. Alpha. You know, this is a bad one to use because they honestly don't really give you anything. They just give you like flat colors, so that's fine, whatever. I'll just use that. Oh, why'd this go over here? Yo, what's up, Abranca? Abranca38. Would it be possible to add custom cutscenes? It's always possible, man. It is always possible. If you're asking if I'll do it, man, I don't even know if I'll finish the mod. I don't know about custom cutscenes. I'll definitely want to make cutscenes for custom content that I make. You know what I mean? Like if I make a custom mission or like firefight, you know what I mean? Then I'll do custom stuff there. But this game, I'm basically just like replacing shit and making it look better, you know what I mean? In the campaign. And then I'm adding like a boss fight, like, or a few boss fights, you know what I mean? And that's like the only thing, like I'm adding some stuff, like, you know, some characters, some vehicles, some boss fights, but generally that's like the most I'm adding. But it doesn't mean I'm not changing 1,000 things, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean I'm not changing like, you know what I mean? Like yeah. But yeah, it's definitely possible. You can completely redo them. I mean, you can remake the whole game if you want, you know. You can literally like completely make a whole game from scratch if you really wanted to. Basically, everything's possible that's possible in the actual game. And more. Alright, sorry, I got like distracted by a question. Roughness. Metal. Man, it's saying that's the metal, but I don't know about that, man. That don't really look like it'd be good metal. I want this metal to be like, I don't know about white, but let's see. Let's just try it. We'll try it with white, you know what I mean? Go from there. I should have done the wall. It would have been a good one to test this program with. I already tested the program, but, you know, just bad one to test the program with. Honestly, one thing Halo 4 would need with changes you've made is a new opening and ending cutscene. Honestly, I can agree with that. I thought about trying to get like maybe even pay someone. Like I don't have really any money, but maybe trying to like break a deal with someone. Like or you know, basically I want someone to. I was personally gonna maybe do the first intro cutscene and redo it so that it's basically like a catch up for the 3 Halo games that lead up to Halo 4. And then I thought that would be cool. And then the ending, like, dude, I've seen like 2 people make something just like the Halo 4 ending where he's walking by, you know, Palmer, and it's all like pre-rendered, and then he like is floating in space just like in Halo Infinite, you know what I mean? When they find his body floating in space like that, just literally like Halo Infinite. I was like, holy shit, dude. That could be fucking perfect. If someone can do that cutscene. Actually, I can do the floating in space one, you know, and have a pelican just like float to it, you know. I can do that at least. But think about it. I can like recreate that Infinite cutscene. It was a Halo 4 cutscene first, right? So like I can recreate that, you know what I mean? But then it would be cool because like at that part of the game he'll have like the new armor he gets at the Infinity probably, and then he'll probably have like Forward Unto Dawn, like not Forward Unto Dawn, but like something. I don't know, like I would give him Mark 6 mod, but it just clashes too much with the other art styles. Like it honestly, it doesn't even look bad, it just clashes with Halo's art style so much. Honestly, oh, never mind, I just read that. Dude, I'm so bad at reading comments. Like I'll be like, oh, did I read it already? Alright. I can't wait till I get on like a fast flow with this because like again, I feel so like don't want to forget anything. What I do though right here is I just like take out like the color and the normal maps and just use those over. Actually, I don't even need to use those. I mean, I guess I can just for the sake of it being in here, but basically I'm using the original ones anyways, so. Bam, bam, bam. I probably shouldn't even, yeah, whatever, just go. Did I save it? Did I even save it? It's probably gonna look kind of shitty, but we'll see. We'll see. I hate how you have to save shit as, and then it goes, you know, as a copy, and it's like, no, I just want to save it as a freaking different type. I don't need to save it as a copy. I just want to save it as a different type of file. Like, isn't that so hard? Is that so hard, god damn it? And then it puts a copy behind it. Yeah, this is not a fast workflow I got going. Not at all. Having the ending cutscene with Halo 3 Chief would be cool to see. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't even think Halo 3 Chief will be in that cutscene because I'm probably going to use 2 different sets of armor. Just because everyone wants him to get like new armor at the Infinity, and the main reason why I'm like, you know, that is true. Like it makes sense. But the main like at first I was like, I mean, who cares? He could just look like Halo 3 Chief because that's badass. But then like I was like, you know what? If I make him change armor, this is why. I want to not re-implement, but there's like there's mission like it skips from like mission 4 to 6, you know, in the mission names. So like it's like there was going to be like something in between. It seems like, you know, maybe at one point in their planning, and I really believe they would. It was, you know, I mean, it makes sense to be on the Infinity because that's where you're at in the game, you know. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make an O5 Infinity mission where you basically just get on the Infinity and then like, you know, interact with some shit and fuck around, and then you just like go and pick your new or not, maybe not pick, just get your new armor, and then that would be the excuse to have like, you know, new armor the rest of the game, and it would just be cool to have that kind of like explanation instead of him just appearing with it in the next, you know, cutscene or whatever. I mean, I would rather him have the Halo 3 armor, but if I implement this mission, it would be really cool. I mean, and it's not like he's gonna have the Halo 4 armor, so you might not. You can't really form an opinion about it until you see the new armor. But I mean, I guess you can, but you know what I mean. It might be cool. It might be worth it. All right. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna add on that Twitter file earlier. But yeah, if I don't like have the time to finish that shit though, I'm definitely probably would just like unless I can incorporate that mission and make it really cool and give it an explanation. I'm just gonna keep it like. I'll keep the Halo 3 in that case. So it's not like I'm not saying I won't do that. I'm just saying like that's not the complete plan. God damn, why does the view window suck? Alright, so duplicate tag. It won't let me just import it because it's like read-only or something. But I can link the tag to the nodes and then update the tag. Now, if you go in here, you won't even see that it's updated, you know? It's still the same right here. At least pretty sure. But let's go find the material. It was grading, something. Grading, oh shit, okay, hold on. Let me get the name. Yeah, and then it'll be easier just to do this. Search for it. Copy the name, search for it, because I hate, man, eyeballing search, like just trying to look on a menu, it sucks. So it's like, okay, we got these two. Okay, so that's what I did last time. It's like it made that tag, but it put it in a weird folder. Cryo room. Here it is, found it. Materials. Okay, so there it is. Okay, that's not really hard to find, I guess. Kind of puts it in a different spot like that. I've been instead of I tried to just relink it to this material, which is one that I just made. Why the fuck is it a blend clip? I just imported the new one. Hold on. Oh fuck. Wait, where is it? I just changed it all. Where'd it go? Oh, it's because I fucking did that. Duh. God damn it. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess until I get a good flow down. And I'll probably keep finding ways to go faster. I get too ADHD with all this shit, you know what I mean? Okay, where is it? I like that one. Mr. Nazi, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? But Chief will have lower tech. It will be awful. But Chief will have lower tech. It will be awful. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, I'm just the thing is, I'm just doing what I can do in the amount of time I have. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only one person. If someone else wants to like do certain things, they can. But I'm just like, some people just, I don't know. I'm not making really any promises with it. It's just whatever ends up working out. You know what I mean? If I can get some like armor just as good as the Halo 3 armor, and I can finish the mission, then I'll do it. But if I can't, then I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep how it is, because then it won't be worth it. Okay, yeah, it was in that one folder. Damn it. I always close folders. Why do I close them? I'm not even done with them. Okay, there we go. I don't know why. That's what I meant to do the first time. And that's what I thought I did. Here it is. Alright, so the annoying part is that it's the duplicate. So I have to update it really quick. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. And I hope I found a faster method than this. Alright, here we go. So, I knew that it was going to be a huge difference, honestly, because it's like such a flat, basic, you know, thing. It doesn't really have any detail anywhere, so. But I can adjust that. What's something good though about this is if I recreate all the cube maps for like all the dynamic cube maps, they will actually interact with the lighting and the you know, everything else that I have a lot better, because the old stuff didn't have like all those abilities to like do certain things. So I mean, it kind of looks better, but it's very hard to tell. Probably just keep it like that, to be honest. Why does it sound like something's breaking through? It's all these weird, creepy sound effects, like, oh god, the Dynac's gonna break in! Oh. Still being called Nazi. Oh yeah, that is literally fucking like what I see. Mr. Nazi, not TG. What's up, Mr. Nazi? that's what I'm gonna call you for now on, because it's just way easier to say that. All those letters behind it just confuse me. All right, but yeah, because thing about Chief was canonically canonically, sorry, been in the armor since Halo 2. I mean, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, like what I do like, again, this is not like the best example because it's such a basic ass material, but like just like I can't stand how this white part looks like. Let's do that part next. Whatever. Let's find out what that is, because like that's something I feel like would look way better from this. Like I don't even like, what is that? Is it? Can't even tell like what type of material it's trying to be. I guess like a metal. I mean, that's why I'm making them all metal, because I mean maybe a painted metal or something. I don't know. It's just so like hard to tell. Yeah. Freaking hate when there's portals in the way. UNSC floor 3. Okay, let's go. I'll just get the stuff with the... What does this spec look like? Yeah, see, like some stuff... That's why, like, why? It's just, like, some stuff, the spec is literally just, like, a consistent, like, pixel, you know? It just needs, like, okay, it's white. 1 pixel of white will show, like, the exact, you know, like, it's just not enough, you know? So that's why I'm gonna do this. Okay. Let's plug it in the cool program. Say we need a new one. Now we can, this one, this will be a lot better to see the difference. It will actually be different. If I want this to look fucking gritty as shit, there we go. This is like the one it generates. This is, if I used all the ones it generated just from the diffuse, this is what it would look like more. Which it has like some pretty good depth, you know, surprisingly with the because I didn't even give it the actual normal. This is just like all from the diffuse. And again, like it kind of looks good, but I mean the one from Photoshop usually looks about like that too. But it always looks like a little too much whenever, you know, whenever it actually just does it from the diffuse. Which I don't think I'm going to use the normal. But, you know, we got roughness, metallic. I can amp up that metallic. Start okay. So now we go to the old Photoshop, eh? It looks weird. Yeah, it does look weird because it's just like, it's like trying to bring a bump out of nothing, you know what I mean? And like sometimes it actually looks better if like, again, like in my opinion, I think it's good if it's like if it's like something that will have a lot of bumps, you know, from just nothing, like if you don't have a bump map and it's something that's supposed to be like debris from a, you know, burning plane, you know what I mean? And it's like all like rusty and nasty and shit. I think it might be all right for that. But I'm just going to use all the default normals and diffuse maps that came with the game. And then just bring in another orm, kind of like how I'm doing here.
What's wrong, Jake? Are you gonna be alright?
Wait, did I not? Oh, I always forget that it saves in this Targa whatever format. Freaking wish it would just be like normal. A normal format. Roughness. Metal. That's probably fine. I mean, like, I don't want to. If there's like anything at all, it's still like show the metal. Oh god, just fucking burping crazy today. I don't know if using this AO would be better or using like one generated. Not generated, but like getting one from like a normal map. It's pretty nice. I wonder, or you could even like just take the. Sometimes there's like enough info just from a normal map to just create like the same thing. I wonder how much better Forward Unto Dawn will look with the white lighting instead of blue. Yeah, actually that's what I was originally gonna do, but I realized to do the white lighting, I could just actually nullify, like desaturate it. But then it would be like kind of obvious that like it's not just the BSP's lighting if I did it that way, you know what I mean? Like with a screen effect. And then I was thinking about like redoing the lighting, but then I guess I would have to adjust all the lights and then bake the lighting instead of re-importing a BSP. Which honestly, I thought about doing that. Kind of like the alpha. The alpha of the game had like, it was just like white and black, kind of like white lights, and it honestly looks more like realistic, if that makes sense, you know? Alright, I'm gonna probably have to adjust this. Why the fuck does it want to compress it? I hate that. Like, I never compress it. Why is it ever selected? Ever. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Guess I should get out of the what do you call it? The mode where you see all the detail. It makes everything lag. Damn it. Why can't it... Why does it do that? Whatever, I'll just have to do that first. Duplicate tag. Link tag to nodes, and then whatever. It's just kind of like a waste of time a little bit when it does that. Man, there's definitely... I'm trying to think of some things I can do to make this go faster. I don't know. I wonder how much better forward on would it look with the white light. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah, like I don't. All the like really colored, like it is like a bit much. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like, why is it a color anyways? Like I don't know. It's like, it's not like a play where, like, you know, lights and tones and all these things matter as much. Like, they might a little bit to some extent, but, like, sometimes they, like, also should make sense as much as they bring in, like, the tone of, you know, everything. Alright. So, UNSC 4.3, blah, blah, blah. Material tag. Alright, cool. So now we have it over here. And here's the form. I don't know. See, because now I have to still find it over there. It's so frustrating. Still have to just like search for it. Good God, how many floor threes? Just show me the right one. There it is. There it is. Alright, coming over. Kind of just makes everything like darker. How's that detail back in? I don't know if I should use that or not. Let's do some adjustments to it. Oh, no wonder. That's not the right one. Wait, tiles? What the fuck? Hold on 1 second. That's right. Floor 2, which is... No, that's not right. Which one is the right one? There it is. There it is. This workflow is terrible that I have right now. Kind of looks the same, almost. I'm not gonna lie, it gets really confusing having to make a duplicate, then I'm like, oh wait, which one am I on? See, this is why I was gonna amp up the metal. Because by default, it really doesn't look like any different almost. Because that's why I'm like, some of these really like don't look too much different, but you can kind of bring in the metal if you want to. It kind of has like this. The longer you look towards it, it has like this weird, like, I don't know. I think that looks better, maybe. What's that noise? What am I doing? Am I doing that? Like, oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone saw my little update on my I don't even know if I'm gonna have all this in the campaign. I'm just, you know, I'm just trying to like see what I can come up with, and whatever works best, you know. But oh yeah, it's not in there. But I updated that. I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's like the Juggernaut equipment. It's not even a Juggernaut. It's just like kamikaze equipment. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Oh damn it! What did I do? It's the wrong. Juggernaut, Juggernaut, here it is. Oh yeah, you see that? You see that right there? Oh, it's a little in the ground, it looks like. I'm not sure why, but it's fine. Alright, so now I got this Juggernaut thing in. It's just the one cut from Reach. Let me see real quick. Why are we over here now, man? Let me read the comments. Oh yeah, I already read that. Same shit. So basically, I'm about to show you if anyone's watching. This is just like the updated version. I might use this for the equipment. I don't know. Like, if I end up using this equipment, I guess I could use this. But they used this originally for the armor lock. This is what, you know, allowed you to armor lock apparently at first, or in Halo Reach before they like cut it. But then this is for this one. I'm just using it for this thing, which is, you know, it's basically like the get the fuck off me equipment ability. I don't know. It seems kind of fun, to be honest, but it seems stupid. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like silly, like a silly thing. But at the same time, like, I was actually enjoying the use of it. So I was like, you know what? If I like if I feel like it's fun to use, then I'll just like add it in, and then I can use that. And then there's also a high poly version of this, but there's no UVs on it since it's high poly. So like, I could actually redo it and make it look either high quality, but then I would have to like redo this, you know, the textures and from scratch probably. I could try to port them over, but not port them, but you know, adapt them. But I don't know if I can actually do that well. But I'm like, that's not bad. Oh, shit. I don't know, it's something. Sure is something. I'll tell you that. Whoa! I like, it feels like you're sliding under it when you do that. You know what I mean? When you can like thrust while you're crouched. I'm like, that actually kind of feels like a slide, even though you can't like slide in this game. That can be like the way you slide in Halo 4, instead of actually adding like a real slide, you know? It can be like, this is kind of like the same thing. Alright, yeah, I mean, I guess that side metal piece looks fine. It's hard to tell, you know? I guess I'll probably end up having to, like, sometimes... I hope it looks good everywhere, basically, because sometimes, like, I'll, like, look at it in one place and then be like, oh, wow, it looks terrible here, but amazing there. You know what I mean? So we'll kind of have to see that. And, again, this is, like, my test bed for it. I did test it on the second mission. On, like, the forward onto dawn, like, pieces that are sitting around, and that's why I'm like, maybe I should just do the whole mission and see if it looks better. what is, see, like, let's see, like, what this material covers in this area. Like, you see, oh my god. That's all that one material? See what I mean, dudes? No way, right? Wait, is that true? Hey, where'd it go? Fuck. Damn it. What is it doing? Oh, it's because that's... Dude, I fucking hate... Oh, no. Oh, it's because I forgot I combined everything earlier so that I can get all the materials in one. So the whole BSP is one object right now. I just did that so I can get all the materials in one. It'll be easy to find them and fuck with them. Alright, here we go. So look at fucking... This is on everything. Wow, okay. Maybe I should look at other stuff when I change it too. Oh, wow. Actually did make a big difference in a good way. So I couldn't tell much on the side panels, but if you look at it like that, god damn it, dude, the little things that I use to like make my windows right always mess up. So look at this though. You see what's changing? So like honestly, that does like, I mean that's not before and after. That's just like going down on the roughness, but like before. It didn't, it kind of looks like, it just looked flat, like a flat, remember what it looked like before? It was like a flat, kind of whitish gray. Now it has like all this depth and like shine and like, it almost looks nice, you know what I mean? So there's something about these textures that they make poop look pretty. That's like with no metal. This is kind of like what it looked like originally a little bit. Too much metal? Again, too much metal. I think that's a good amount of metal. I did want to increase it about 50% in the file. Too much roughness. I kind of almost like when it's like that. .7 versus 0.1 or 1. 0.7, 0.1, 0.7, 0.1, 0.7, 5, 0.1, maybe like 0.8, 5. I kind of like it gives it a little more depth or something weird like with that. Let me see how it looks. Let me see when I get closer. Maybe it'll look worse. 7.1. Hey, 0.85 is kind of a good settle of this. Let's see from this angle the difference. 0.85. Okay, so kind of see it on that angle. What other stuff can I look at? I just like to see like everywhere that I'm changing that, so that you know. Okay. What about in here? Damn it! I fucking hate scrolling around in Blender. So annoying. So 9. Alright, let's do those. Let's look at this wall. I just want to see how they look. Yeah. Those look pretty good. Yeah, dude, look how much better that looks. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, it actually does look better, in my opinion. Like, I'm like that, like, special kid, you know, that, like, loves shiny objects. That's basically the only reason I'm doing this. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I really do think it'll make the whole, like, certain levels just look so much better. So, dude, some levels, I almost feel like it would look fine if you just updated, like, the materials and, like, it's crazy because, like, somehow they made the terrain as ugly as, like, the art style for the other stuff. Like I was like, you know, like in Halo Combat Evolved, like it looks great, it really does. But for some reason, like the geometry for the Forerunner towers is like all Halo 4ified and everything else isn't. So it makes me feel like two people like worked on it or something. Like multiple people decided different things, and um, honestly, like, but it's like, dude, it's like at least the terrain is so beautiful and like the world around it. And I'm just being nitpicky about the Forerunner for the hip stuff in there looking kind of like Halo 4. But like, the thing is though, it's just like it just reminds me because like in this game, it's like the terrain in this game looks so fucking weird. They try to make it look so alien, like as much as possible. Like every single like piece of dirt looks like an alien pooped or something. I don't know. It just looks so like so out there. Like I know it's supposed to be alien, but again, you know, I think that's why they like it sucked when they changed Human to Forerunner thing, because before when humans were Forerunners, it made sense why everything kind of looked like a super advanced human civilization. You know?
Jake, it's okay, Jake.
It's okay, Jakey Wakey.
All right, what next? What's to the next? I think I'm just gonna go down the list or something. God, dude, look at this. Why does this list seem so long? I feel like there's stuff in here I'm not even like seeing in this other list. I wonder if it's possible. What's up, Kirai Shogun? I almost called you Shotgun. I wonder if it's possible to overhaul Prometheus to stand out as its own faction. Yep, it is definitely possible. Honestly, if it were up to me with Prometheans, I would just like literally redo them from scratch. You know, I don't think. I mean, everything actually, but yeah, you know, the only thing that sucks is like the animations are so like cooked into the game that you kind of got to keep those, unless you want to do like redo everything else as well. But the thing is though, like, man, they can use the same animations, I bet, and like come up with something way cooler. Just like way more Sentinel-like and robotic and like scary, or not scary, but like kind of creepy, I guess, you know what I mean? They can definitely do that. Let's just do these pipes up here then. I was gonna go down the list, but there's so many. I'd rather just, oh my god, look at all the piping in here. At least if I could get all these like main like obvious ones out of the way first, it'd be kind of like nice, you know, then we could see it within the stream period. And then I can do all these little other ones. See, even these there's so many on this list. But the thing is, some of these might be used on like one little box or something, while elsewhere in the game they might be used for entire walls or some other shit, you know, or maybe a little, you know, this everywhere else throughout the game it might just be used a lot in general. So even though it might suck to do it for like something small in this area, again, a lot of these like these pipes I'm doing, like they probably use the same, you know, bitmap for all the pipes in the whole level, you know what I mean? So it'll be kind of interesting to see what we do with that. I'm gonna duplicate it now so I don't have to redo it again. But yeah, I think the thing I want to add the most to the campaign is making the Didact like even if I don't end up changing like his appearance, I want to at least make him like his boss fight like pretty cool. Oh, because he should have had one or had something fun with that, but he did not. That is giving me almost no info. I'm gonna give it this spec map in this case. It just has more information I can use. Some of the albedos and diffuses are just like so basic. I don't know. Where the hell is it? Did I just save it or not? I'm blind. Dude, I swear I'm blind sometimes, you know? I swear. Save as. No, I just need to save it in the right spot. Man, I could just go pull all these from the folder that they're in, but like, then they're like, I don't know where they are. It takes so long to search for shit. I guess, I mean, I do know where they are, but you know what I mean. I guess I could just do that. Just search for it each time. Oh wait, I need the diffuse though for the ORM, so that it's RGB. I guess I could do that. I'm like, that's why I always delete everything on my desktop. That's why I put it on there. It's like me being lazy whenever I just send stuff to my desktop, just because I'll be like, I'll just throw it on there, and then since it's going to be transferred elsewhere anyways, you know, it won't really matter. Alright, here's the fancy program, which isn't really fancy, it's just, you know. This looks a little bit. The roughness be looking rough. Abled Oyster. What's up? What's up? Hey Corbin, how's it hanging? It's hanging nice and low and slightly to the left. Working on updating the campaign level materials. Yeah. So like what I was just showing them, or not them, but you know, just kind of showing what I'm doing. So you see here, like you see this. I think you can see my cursor, but hopefully, can you see my cursor? Let me see real quick. Yeah, you can. Okay. So basically, see how it kind of looks a little bit more shiny and different than the rest than these pipes here, right? For example, what I just did is I changed those. So before it kind of looked like this. One second. Kind of like that. Wait, no. It kind of looks like this actually. It kind of looks like this. Or wait, this. Yeah. But I mean, not really. But that's kind of what it looked like before. I was just adjusting the materials. But I've been kind of like tuning them in with like trying to PBR-ify them, and I was like, the thing is they're not natively PBR, so it's like kind of like it can kind of be PBR, but you know it's not gonna look perfect. But I do like little things like the way it shines and just the way stuff like kind of like generally looks with this on. So I think in some levels it'll make a nice improvement, but I'm not sure about the whole game, you know. I'm just kind of seeing like what I can do to make it look better, and then I'll just kind of apply that to the whole thing. So like there's like a lot of materials in here, but there's also like not nearly as much as I thought there would be. Like this area, like this one material covers like so much stuff, like these, it covers that, it covers like these things right here. Like if you go down in here and like look over wrong way. If you like look at this right here, like you see how that looks compared to everything else, like the way it, you know, it just looks different. I just love the way that looks right now. I don't know, it's not like amazing, but like the improvement from what it was, it just looks so. Their default materials are so flat. That's like mainly why I'm doing this. But yeah. Nice, looks good for the one of my biggest problems with Halo 4 beyond the art style is the material. Yeah, and it drove me nuts how flat they're looking. Oh, and that's the other thing. I noticed since I'm redoing the ORM maps and like applying another shader, like I'm not using new diffuses, but like because of the new ORMs, like a lot of those like weird, like I would be like seeing the color green from the compression and like red, like basically like the compression would bring new colors in. It would be like supposed to be a flat gray with some detail, and you know, and then instead it has like greens because it got compressed so bad. A lot of that type of shit's also going away, or like it's disappearing with just the new materials. And if it looks bad enough, I could also re-import the diffuse so that it's not as compressed. Like this mission's only like 1 gigabyte, while other missions are almost the full size. So like this mission, I can do like a lot of cool shit to, and it'll still work. The other missions, not so much, you know. So I kind of, I mean, that's why I'm using this mission as like a test bed for what I can get away with. But at least with these new materials, if I'm only using a new ORM map and it's getting imported as compressed anyways, like it shouldn't increase the file size too much. Yeah, they compressed the fuck out of it for the 360. Dude, that was just so dumb, bro. Like, okay, first of all, like, again, I'm not a fan of this trying to be Halo, you know, like a Halo art style, but in general, though, it doesn't look terrible. Like, if this was a Warframe, it would look pretty good. But, like, dude, the other thing is this art style, I just don't think it really worked on the 360. It's like, it was so overly detailed, but then somehow compressed into this basic, like, geometry, like, poly, like, low poly, and compressed into very low resolution bitmaps, to the point where it's like, yeah, if you, like, put the game really far back and played it, you would be like, yeah, this looks really great. But then it's like you just get up to your screen and you're like, oh god, what is that? You know, like, it's just so fucking bad. Yeah, they should. Yeah, the Xbox One. Yeah. But yeah, let's get these pipes. Let's get pipes. Let's get it. All right, so we got these. I changed this over. I'm probably like, I swear, like, this is, I feel like I do stuff in the dumbest way, so don't judge me. Unless you have a better solution, because I feel like I'm literally duplicating the materials and everything, just so I don't have to, like, work harder. Oh wait, where's the fucking, god dang it. I just realized I, like, lost the normal map. Is there a normal map? Bro, what is going on? I want to get rid of that stupid portal that actually fused with the map. Oh my god, I just realized that it's duplicating. Like, this is like, basically like what you're seeing here is me spending like probably way more time doing something than I probably should have to, but somehow I'm just like really special and can't fucking figure out the fastest way to do things. Like, I swear, dude. Alright, and then the PBR, so let's extract the diffuse. It's just easier to find it this way for now. Specky wecky. If I remember right, the portals used once in the cutscene kind of seems over-optimized for no reason. Yeah, and then did you know that, like, in that cutscene, there's like one of those, there's a wall right here or something, I think, unless they ended up removing that, but like, unless that, did they remove that? No, but like, 'cause I remember seeing it in the dev footage, they have these like cards, they're called like cards or whatever, they like put from far away, like they put like an image of what's there, and then when you get closer, it disappears while it's loading in that area. You know what I mean? I think there is a flat image here, but it's just not being utilized that way. I don't know. Let me look in this. It would be in here though, but I don't see it. And they might have taken that out. I don't know. I did see that in the dev footage though. That might be something they ended up not actually doing. But then again, this is like what you're seeing here is like I've like combined the whole BSP into one object, so I can just find the materials easily. Bro, I want to get rid of this stupid portal. Like, how do I even click on it? There it is. Kill that motherfucker. Yeah, bye portal. Okay, it is in the game. Maybe is the card like placed like in? I wonder if it's handled in here, or maybe it didn't get pulled in with the mod tools. I don't know. But yeah, I think it is still in there. At least in the 360 version. And I don't think they made like changes like that in the MCC version. I don't think they would have. But yeah, like it probably is still in there. What will I do again? Alright, so yeah, the ORM map. I'm making an ORM map, so let's bring in the desktop folder, and then we got new. Let's put this in orders of the date so I always know what I'm doing. So it's this one. And then I'm gonna throw this spec into here. Like, this isn't bad for just using just a specular, you know what I mean? It's not like perfect, obviously, but that's the thing though, is like these things will give you like a range of what the specular would be, even if it's not perfect, but then you can just like adjust it to look kind of like the way of what you think looks best. That's kind of what I'm doing, I guess. Or the desktop folder I just had open. Did I close it? Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. I swear.
It's just a little guy.
Like, it's making this big for no reason. Actually, let me do that. Let me just wait. What the fuck? Why'd it go right here? Let me do that. Let's change this image size. It doesn't even need to be that big. I just needed it to be RGB. Otherwise, it like won't let me pack the channels right. What did you think of Campaign Evolved? I'm honestly just happy to see them willing to take people's feedback. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, that's the thing, though, is like, they always should take feedback, and that's a normal process of game development. You know what I mean? And I think, like, the way people react to people giving feedback during the time that you should be giving feedback is so bizarre to me, because it's like, okay, the worst thing that could happen is it gets improved on what most people want. They're not gonna listen to one person and just be like, okay, sorry, sir. You know, if like 300 people or like 1,000 people online are like, dude, please do this, like, it would just make it so much, like, it's not a huge difference, or not, it's not a huge task, but it makes the biggest difference, please do it, you know what I mean? And then everyone's voicing that, then they'll definitely probably change it, you know? And you know, and I'm glad they came out and even asked for. Of course, Uni was like, "Let me see one nice thing." You know, I mean, obviously, it's good to see what people like too. That feedback's also important. You know what I mean? but I swear, though, it's I don't know. It's just like the way people deal with that. It kind of cracks me up. But if you want to know how I feel about it, overall I'm happy. You know, I mean, like, it's not like there isn't like dude. Honestly, I don't think they can make a Halo game ever where I'm not like someone like me that like or us, any one of us that like constantly like plays and mods Halo. You know, we know so much about it and see so much the average person doesn't. And even game devs that are working on it, hopefully they love Halo, but they could just be really good game devs they hired, and they might not know every little thing about Halo like us. So it's like I don't know, man. Like I think they're doing a good job. I just wish some things or different. You know what I mean? Some things though, I'm just like, oh, come on. I'm having a video come out in like a couple hours that kind of goes into that. By the way, it's gonna. I see a lot of things that I hope they can improve, but I also found a lot of cool things that are just cool in general, I guess. But yeah, I mean, overall though, like at least it doesn't look like the even, okay. I think like when it comes to the art style, the thing I like the least is like not even that big of a deal, but like the Forerunner structures. They in Halo 4 and 5, only in those games they always had triangles, but the way they did the language of the like the shapes and shit, the way they like made it, it's like they wouldn't have points. It would be like blocky and this and that, and it would always kind of go in and out. You know, like it's like it's hard to explain, but like if you like actually try to follow how Forerunner stuff's made, it would never look like that stuff. And they're going back to making not just like the shapes, like where they're shiny, they're a little bit too bright in color, and you know, like the thing is like, and they're pointy, you know, and they're not supposed to have that. And then if you look at the panels on them and like the line work, it has that Halo 4 like line work, and like yeah, it looks great in high fidelity and doesn't look bad in general, but it looks so it turns like the beautiful like Forerunner art style where you can kind of like see how it has rules and like and how it works, you know, in a way. But like in this, just kind of looks like they're like that's Forerunner, you know, and I'm like that looks like it could be a Destiny tower as much as a Forerunner tower. It's not like it looks bad. It just doesn't look like if like what if like Paul Russell came by and was like, all right, this is how you make it, and then if they like took a test and he gave him that as like a result, Paul would be like, well, no, because of this and this, because of the, you know, like, but at the same time, it's not like a far thing off from it, you know. It's not like it's not. It looks kind of. It could almost be like Halo Infinite with the materials and how some things look on it, but like overall, like I don't know. There's just certain things that I'm like, okay, like that's. They're going back into what we gave an excuse of for the Prometheans. Like, okay, it's just Prometheans, you know. That's just how their architecture looks. Now it's just like, no, it's obviously clearly an art style. You know what I mean? Which, I don't know. I'm hoping that dude doesn't work on the game anymore. I'm hoping that was Glenn. I don't know for a fact, though. I'm just hoping it was, because, dude, Halo Infinite, they did it fucking perfectly. They took the old art style and somehow improved upon it a little bit. Some things, like with the lighting, I wish could be a little different. Like a little too much blue and stuff in areas, for example, maybe. Like a little too much. Like I love blue and I love all that. But some areas, it was just like a little, it just felt like monotone as hell. But in general, like most of the areas for Forerunner stuff and the structures and how everything looked was like almost perfect. Like minus the hexagons. If you took out the hexagon stuff, minus that, perfect. And like the fact that they just didn't take what was perfect and like what no one complained about and only like praised, well, some people probably did, but most people didn't, you know. I'm like, dude, like they could have just taken the same thing and made it like, why? I just hate when they do stuff like that. It's just like you had something great and then you changed it. You finally figured it out and you changed it. Like I don't get it. And I think the reason why is because it's a different art director, different people that cause these things to happen. But yeah, I mean, overall though, I mean, I'm not, dude. I'll be excited for fucking, like, if they have a phone Halo game, I'll be like happy and excited. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I'm not saying it's like what if you were to ask me what I would want, you know, it would not be a Halo 1 remake again with another hybrid engine. Like that's literally insane as fuck to think that like we want a CEA 2. You know what I mean? That's fucking batshit crazy. But am I excited? Yeah. Will I play? Fuck yeah. And honestly, at least it doesn't look as ugly as Halo CEA 2 or CEA 1 or whatever. Alright, Yeah, I'm also excited that it is like still. In a way, I am happy, that it is still bland because I believe that uh, Zed and or, and people, Lord Zed specifically, will be able to like probably hook into that and allow us to alter those files or whatever that hold that information. And then it's Unreal, and there's almost every Unreal game's moddable and easily, like model swap capable. You know what I mean? So like, and they're very easy to extract models from, which is good too. So like, there is some good sides. I do believe we'll be able to mod it pretty well, at least at some point. Maybe not officially, obviously, but I'll be happy to make my own versions of the mod. Like whenever Halo 2 Anniversary came out, I made one of the first things I did is I made the throne, the Prophet's throne, a gravity throne that you can fly, and then it would shoot stuff and all that. So it was really cool to do that in there because it's like because it was an anniversary graphics. I think being able to like have the good graphics too and the mod makes it like way cooler to me. Because I mean anyone could just make a Halo 2 mod that we've probably already seen a bunch of times. Ooh. I kind of see that little shine. It might be a little too much, but let's see how it goes. Wait, I thought I duplicated the tag already. Oh, there it is. Okay. Cool. Okay. I think it should be in there, so now I can go and find it. Alright, so let's get to... Alright, so it looks like this now. Everything around is a little PBR, so let's bring this into here and see how it looks. Alright, let's try that. And then... I think what I'll do is try to bring this up. I don't know, I just like dark colors, and then let's try to bring that down a little bit. Kind of looks fine at 1, though. That looks fine at 1. See what I mean? Like, now it's not like a white, like, like before, like, the material is kind of like that, like there, where it's just like, it's just this flat object, with no reflection, it just looks so dead. Like, there's like a little bit of, like, specular, like, shine on it, but, like, I don't know, it kind of just looks cool that it has, like, more going on, I guess, even if it's, like, I couldn't do this to certain parts of the game because it would just be, like, all too shiny and shit. But I kind of like just making it look the metal like it should, basically, in a way. And now while I'm doing this, like, the whole level is getting that treatment done to it, you know what I mean? How are you gonna handle the low poly exterior that you see out of the window when you're in the control room? Yeah, I want to, like, actually go in the BSP and zone sets and just load that area and then just straight up delete that, like, the material or whatever you see for it so it's invisible. You know what I mean? or just make it transparent, or whatever would be easiest, because I don't want to re-import the BSPs or break anything. Oh, and then when I generate the cube maps for this area, dude, like, all these materials will look way better too, actually. I just realized that. I should do that. So, let me try that real quick. It's been a while since I've done this. I have to remember. So let me put one down, like, right here. Alright, so I'm gonna try this. What this is gonna do is that it's gonna give me that, like, high resolution cube map that these PBR materials actually need to look good. And so this is how it looks without them. You know what I mean? It already looks kind of, in my opinion, it looks better. Not like a crazy difference, but I mean, there's parts that I see and I'm like, oh yeah, like I feel it makes me feel happier inside when I look at it or something weird. So let me try these cube maps and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna save it, file save, and then I should be able to go into Blender and go, since this is linked to that scenario, I'm gonna go over to CubeMap Farm, and then I need to find the scenario. Okay, it's gonna do like every fucking one, but that's fine. It'll do the first one still. I don't even think I have the data for the other ones that they used originally, which is fucking annoying, to be honest. Like. So it's probably just going to generate one for that first one and then try to generate all the other ones afterwards. Whenever that opens. I wonder if I did that or if these casings already kind of looked good. Because they already had like a good, like they always look dirty, metallic, actually look nice. But then if you look at them in the light, it kind of looks like shit. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I should update them. Yeah, like the look. That's crazy how different the light makes these look. Like it looks like it's white, and then it looks like it's metal over here. I need to remember where these cube maps are going to be generated, though. I can't remember where it does it. I'll probably be able to find it, though. It's either, like, it's usually at the root of one of the folders, like, not the very, like, either the scenario or in the root of the tag folder. Actually, one time it was just straight up like raw TIFFs in the mod tools folder. I don't know. It's like I'm still kind of remembering this shit. Like I only had to do this once for my other map, and then it just worked for me pretty easily. Actually, I did do this for the second level to test it. Forgot. That's how I know this works. Hell yeah. Yeah, some materials in Halo 4 were just so fucking shitty. Like there's some that are just like so it's like the bumps won't hardly show. Like I don't notice a bump for and then like the diffuse just looks kind of like compressed and the wrong color, and then like then you can kind of see like some specular and some like other stuff going on in the control map, and then I don't know, they'll just look so flat. But like there's a few that like it's weird. Like I've seen materials that do actually look fine in this game. That's what's weird. Like there's some materials that aren't like super flat and shitty. or that look like they have like layers or depth or you know, like they like a real object would. Dude, why is this taking so long? I hate how long that stuff takes. For some reason, my like you can see my video over here. I don't know why it gets so delayed. It should be like off the screen right now. Oh, we're back. We're in the red ring of death. Why is it fucking actually like that? Okay. Oh my god, this app is stuck on my screen. You know, I swear all these little things happen when I just scream. It's so annoying. Like, why is it stuck on my screen? Hello. What's going on? Oh fuck, that's why. I forgot I was supposed to create cube maps. Is that what I'm doing right now? God damn it. Did I click the right button? What is it even doing? Maybe it is generating them. I might have clicked the right button. It's just so trippy looking how it just goes through the BSPs with this portal in the middle of it. Did it do what I wanted it? Like, I'm so confused what it did. It's doing like everything. What the fuck? I just want to generate cube maps. This is so difficult. What is it doing? God damn it. I swear, if I started something, at least we have like the original source data, so if you accidentally like mess something up, you can just like replace it. You know, like whatever the other, yeah. Dude, it's just going in circles, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Oh, so I was just generating the cube maps. Okay, I was like, is it just generating the cube maps right now? Is that what's going on? So it has to go through like each BSP when it does that. Okay, so it looks like they're down here. I think that's what just came in. 11.8. Is that today? Yeah. So BSP 0. All right. Let's see. Do they look good or not? Oh yeah. Look, it's like high resolution. This is like the room with the door. You know what I mean? So these are the ones I just made. The only problem is can I just like import it by its freaking self? Like, trying to remember. Damn, I wish I freaking remembered what I did the first time to make it look good. Data. The space victim, there were a bit on the nose calling at Requiem, right? Yeah, it's like the space sphincter, like, you know. I'm just gonna. Alright, Bro, I'm like too ADD for all. Oh my god. Ugh. I can have like a little bit of better of a setup whenever I'm not streaming. But goddamn. Okay, so source. See this? I just get so like where was I? Okay, there. And for some reason, it's like really hot in my room right now. It's not fun. Shit makes me so like. Wait. Well, that's the wrong folder. Let's try that cube map. I think that'll be fine. I hope. Here we go. It should be right here. Here's the BSP. Oh wait, no, it's in the scenario for it. Where the Here's the default one. Okay, this one's like in the fucking room. Like right where you put the, you know. It's kind of funny to look at the old maps. Look at that bright ass light up there. Why is there fucking like this? What is that? Like whoever decided that was cool. Like I hate it. I hate it, okay? I hate it. I ain't even gonna pretend that I don't hate it. I just straight up hate it. I ain't even gonna pretend. Hopefully this keynet looks fine. Oop, not import. No, it does not look fine. Actually... God, why am I brain farting how to import these files? I swear it's too hot and I can't focus. I'm going crazy, help me. I can't remember. I have to like... Cube map. No? Okay, I think what I need to do is somehow mix the cube map, but not like in a TIFF form. How did I do this shit before? God, this is what I hate, dude. I only did this like once, and then I have to fucking think about it. I think what I remember, I think it like. The one I got working, like, it just generated straight into a tag, I think. Let me see. How did I handle it with training grounds? It's so hot in here. I'm gonna turn on the AC. A little bit. Bro, it was 80 degrees in here. No wonder I fucking get mad. Like, I was just like, ugh. Are you guys like that? Like, do you just, like, hate working in heat? Like, I guess because it's, like, supposed to be wintertime, we, you know, try to save money on shit, but it's fucking 80 degrees. And then I opened the window, but it's, like, I think it's warm outside today. That's probably why. Okay, I think I remember trying this, and then I couldn't get it to work as like an array, and I couldn't get it to use multiple. So that never works that way. I'm pretty sure I just... Fuck, how did I do that? I think it just generated one in... Wait, as a tag. Yeah, it was a tag, so... Open another folder. Just do it. Wait, what did it say in Blender again? It just straight up tells you, so let me just see if I like... Why didn't it tell me that time? Normally it gives me like a little pop-up. Oh. Usually it gives you like a freaking... Oh god, I'll have to fuck with that later. It'll probably just come to me when I'm like feeling less retarded, I guess. God damn it. That's so frustrating. I just want to remember, like, I hate when I have to deal with something like this, and then I remember it being a pain in my ass, and I still forgot it. Like, it's so frustrating. Oh well. I did do the Actually, yeah, I did do that one map. So let me check out the map I did already. That's not it. Is it? No, it's not it. I guess I changed it back. What did I do? I don't remember. Where is it? Let's get it. Oh, Terminus Q map, so good. I don't know, man. I'll figure that out later. No point in like wasting like a ton of time. I'll have to just look at all my shit and see what I did. Because I did that for my training grounds map and I got it working. I just like hate when I can't remember. Actually, I can kind of get an idea of what it'll look like if I just use like a random one that does look fine. I mean, obviously it won't look how it's exactly supposed to, but it might look close enough. Let me just look over here and try it. So if I change this with so this will kind of show that part of it. If I save it here, it'll reload it, and then it'll show what it looks like with that cube map in this BSP. This cube map's the inside of the armory for training grounds. It's just like it. Okay, so that's another thing. I just quickly generated it the same way. Why the fuck? Maybe it is working. Like, God damn it! I just hate that I can't remember that right now, dude. It pisses me off. So yeah, you can't really tell without like going right back and forth. At least it doesn't look that much different. It looks a little bit like less shiny, I guess. You know what I mean? Like a little bit less weird reflecty. So that's kind of like how it would look. It's basically the same, but there's like this, and when the QMap's not normal, there's this weird reflected, like it's like reflectivity type, stuff going on that just doesn't look right. So it will look more like that later. I'll just keep that for now, honestly, because honestly, it doesn't really matter for now. It will matter, but Alright. Now I want to do... Let's do these, like, casings over here. And then after I do, like, the most obvious stuff that I see in here, then I'm going to go and just, like, do, like, less obvious stuff. So, like, that's already done. Yeah, at that point I'll just go down the list. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff for that one too. Yeah, holy crap, that's a lot. Duplicate tag. Link tag to nodes. Then remove all this stuff. Change. Go from a blend. It's like the default shader for Halo 4. It's really ugly. Ugly, ugly. Ugly. Ugly, ugly. God, this is like so annoying to use, to be honest. Did I just delete the spec? Probably. Why isn't it going back? I have like no self-control in my freaking... Now I can't even see where I'm at. Cool. I love my life, man. Just love my life. Ugh, dude, I am like... I need an energy drink, and I've been trying not to drink them, dude, and it sucks, like, so bad right now. I'm like, my brain, I need to stop, like, hitting my pen, my THC pen, because I think I'm, like, slowly going special from doing that. Look at this shit. I thought I didn't mean to see. I didn't mean to revert it that much. Why can't it just undo me deleting a specular map? It's so annoying. So annoying. It's a clean normal map. I mean, diffuse map. Flushed out. I hope I'm making the best out of this app. Hopefully, I'm gonna, like, after this stream, I'm gonna do a little more research into stuff and kind of like make sure that this is the best way to get the best roughness map, because whenever I was researching this beforehand, it was saying there was a way you can combine the specular and diffuse in this app to make it have a more accurate one, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping I'm like not missing out on that. We'll see. I don't think it's a huge deal, again, because if I just, whenever I adjust it, it kind of looks, you know, the way it should. Oh wait, I mean, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna keep using the orb maps it gives me. I think it'll be close enough. It might actually add a little. It might, like, it won't. I don't like the bump map being like this because it's like too much, you know, for what it really is. It shows too much bump. But like That's why I'll use the default one. But then, like, I wonder how in the AO if it makes it just look like the dirt and stuff is just more. Like, I do wonder if that makes it look weird too. We'll see. I didn't notice anything so far. I thought maybe it'll just bring out the grime to be a little bit, have a little more depth, if anything, but maybe not. I don't know. Because normally AO maps are very flat white to the, and then go into like, you know, where like the crevices and all that shit to have like, you know, shading or whatever. Or whatever. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Ah, why is it compressed? Whatever. Yeah, I don't know if that matters. I'll just remove this. It's already gonna compress it, you know, afterwards. I don't need to compress it multiple times. Like shit. Alright, there we go. Plugged in, ready to go. It's making the, what is that? I think the reason it looks weird is because it's like thinking this is actually a normal map when it's really just a Z. I think it's just a, like the old type, whatever. Or you have to flip the Z or whatever. But whenever I import it in, I think I could still, I'm not using that one, so it's fine. I mean duplicate tag. I already did that one. Are you kidding me? Man. I knew it was gonna do that. I swear I already got past that point. Ugh. This is like something I'm good at doing whenever, like, this type of work I like to do like a couple hours a night, you know, after I do all my like actual stuff that I have to do that day, and then I could just chisel away at it without like having, because like some things like replacing a whole character, like I feel like I have to do that from like I have to like see that through from the beginning to the end, because I always end up like, you know, forgetting like, or I end up doing something bad if I don't do it, you know, if I do it separately or forget something. I can't believe I have to. How many times I have to freaking set this thing up? This is like the least convenient way. I feel like, even though I feel like I'm trying to not waste time. There we go. There we go. Hmm. Bro, what the fuck? I just realized it's that. What, did I just change another tag? Like, what did I just do? Wait. Okay, so it's normal, right? Okay, it's normal. What is it now? Dude, I'm like legitimately confused what's going on. I feel like my brain's fried right now, because I don't know. I go to edit. There it is. Okay, okay. Okay, it's there. I must, oh, you know what, maybe that's why. It's because I, like, made it before I, like, actually made it. Chaz. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's why. Look at these fuckers. Useless. Useless. There we go. Oh, where is it? No. What's... Brother, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. How about this? Control Z. Maybe it's not that one. Maybe it's the one with the one behind it. There it is. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm struggling so bad, man. I don't know why that took so hard to fucking find. This is stupid. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. That took way too long. Holy fuck. I might have to get off sooner than later because I am fucking tired today. I could just work on this a little bit here and there. Oh. Oh, why do I have that fucking... Damn it. Fucking hell. No wonder I was this. Alright, there we go. Like, I feel like with it just feels like they didn't have any metallic on anything, and even this, it's like I could make it just like kind of adjust everything until it looks kind of good. It doesn't. Not everything needs to be so shiny. It's like a little bit of shine. Let me see something else that this is changing. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go look at that overhead over there. Oh yeah, I just love the way the shader looks already. guess that does kind of look better. There's a little bit of a split there. A little harder to notice. It's like it's using the default normal map. That's not weird, yeah. I think I just need to flip the green channel on that. Where is that even? Oh, this is nice. Share environment, shared textures, unit C. Just want to try something. I just want to see if I can make it look even better. I'm supposed to do that. Oh no, it shouldn't look like that. Things look weird right now. I'm just gonna like figure out everything about these damn normal maps. It'll be the fucking end of me. Which ones do they use on this shit? I guess that was right, but like it just didn't look right. What's... I guess I could just re-import this fucking... or from like the yeah, damn it. In this case, I'm just gonna go and extract the original one. Just a setting or something, but I don't know, man. Share. See. Jake, what was that noise? Oh, it's got textures. What am I doing? Oh my god, dude. I'm going to sleep. I'm just gonna. Jakey wakey. What's going on, doggy? Dog's like looking at me like, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm so bored, dog. I thought I just replaced it. I guess it's not loaded in or something stupid. Ugh. How about this? I just have to like save something on it. Like, there we go. Oh man, it's so strange. I mean, it looks fine. That weird break you see isn't really visible enough, and I mean it's the default bitmap. It's imported the best it could be. I guess. Oh, Jackie! Jackie Wiggy! Oh, Jackie! Okay. You just want to get out, or you just trying to continue?
Which one do you mean?
Dog like trying to speak to me like,
Come on, Corbin, let's have fun. Why are you so boring?
I'm gonna let him out real quick just in case he actually needs to pee. Sometimes he just gets like fucking bored, I think. Alright. I am back. It actually feels cool in here.
Chicky. Chicky, chicky.
Oh, yeah. So far, though, I kind of dig how it looks. Kinda dig it, you know? Kinda dig it.
Yeah, do you dig it, Jackie? Yeah.
Jake, what are you doing?
Some big old dogs under the small, tiny desk. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, ridiculous. Kind of going down the list, actually, without even trying. Well, actually, all these have the material technically. It's the ones that are like update tag. Yeah. I don't know why that's broken, but whatever. It's fine. What is this one gonna do? So some of these, it's like, where are they? And you're like, oh, it's the bitmap you can't even see. That's all the way back here. That's using the same exact, like, it's like using the same material that I already set up. So that means I can just use it again. So let's see. Let's just change it now then. Because I already have that. What the fuck? Why did I do that? There we go. So if I already have that set up, then I could just change this one. So we got, as you can see, we got this one, and then we got this one. And they both use the same diffuse, normal. So that means we can just do that. Yeah, it's not gonna be yellow, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care, because the reason it's yellow is because it cannot absorb the light. But now that Oli made these shaders absorb lights, you don't have to bake it into it. You can just like literally let it absorb the light, and then it'll turn yellow. I'm pretty sure, at least. But yeah, like, so it's kind of cool. Some basically can just get set back to normal. Let's see where let's go find it real quick. You won't even see that thing back there. Why does it look like a rainbow in here? What the heck? You can't even like see that shit. That is very hard to see. fix the lighting, debug the lighting. There it is. Oh, wow, that's like really hard to see. So now, if I just change it, oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. This is in default lighting though. Yeah, you won't even be able to see back there. What the, like, where is that? Why is that even there? Oh, okay, you can see back there. Never mind. Yeah, but like you can't even see. You really can't see back there. But whatever. All right, that's fine. Why did I click that? What's up, Sophie? Is this a flood level? Also, there are tyrant BFGs. Tyrant? What's a tyrant? What's a tyrant? This is the first area in the campaign for Halo 4. Yeah, I'm trying to make it, basically making it like a little PBR-fied. A little bit. Some areas look, I don't know, like this is like the default normal, and I don't know why I can see the shading on it. It's kind of weird. And maybe it's like, maybe I should try using the PBR normals. I wonder if they make a difference. Oh, I can kind of see the back wall in this area. Hmm. I wonder, I think there is separate bitmaps for 04. I think I saw them earlier. Actually, it's of course. Yeah, it's using its own bitmaps. It's like the same fucking one though. Oh, icky. I need those Halo 4 tag build textures, but gotta wait till someone smarter than me adds support. Yeah. I mean, I guess, if they're good. I feel like Halo 4 textures are so bad, they're probably even worse when they're old. But, I mean, I don't know. There might be some cool ones they had to cut because they're too good. Because they're too powerful. Too amazing. They're the best of the best. The best, the best, the best. The best, the best. Man, I'm like so out of it today though, for real, on God no cap. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, those are different textures. Wow, they're really close looking. Very close looking to the last one I did. Still need that. Oh, wrong one. This'll be fine. I'm just gonna use the what do you call it? The albedo, because they're just so much higher, like fidelity, I guess. Might be easier anyways. No, this stuff in the tab builds are uncompressed. Oh, hell yeah! How have you gone PBR? A texture that ain't PBR already. Weird, this looks like Substance Painter, but it ain't. You can convert, you can get roughness and, metallic from like Specular, and you can also just, like, if a program's good enough, it can just use the diffuse, which I can't do, but a program can. But I was manually converting my speculars over, and then I was like, well, the program can just do this anyways. It'll be a lot easier. And then it'll give you the same accuracy each time, so you can kind of like gauge where it's supposed to be, I guess. So that way, if you can still kind of adjust the roughness and all that once you once it's like in there. It's not rough, or if it's too metallic, you can update it. That's metal. Usually these metals aren't as metal as I want them to be, but then I end up increasing it in the tags. Orm! This fucking guy.
It's Neckzilla, guys. Hey, I'm Neckzilla. Look how fat my neck is. It's as big as Godzilla's.
I'm just kidding. I don't know why you call your name that. Alright, yes, sir. I am over here making things look shiny, because you know what? It always looks better when it's pretty and shiny. It makes my eyes twinkle. I'm just kidding. Oh fuck, I forgot to... Damn it, I forgot. I didn't even set this shit up yet. Because I need to do that. And then I need to do this. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh, why did I forget? Dude, I need to build a good workflow for this, because this is disastrous. Absolutely disastrous. But at least it looks better than before, you know what I mean? There we go. There we go. Oh, I didn't copy it. There we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, there we go. There we go. Dude, I'm in such a stupid mood today. Sorry. Yeah, I just made another one. So oh fuck, I opened the wrong one. Why am I... Get the fuck out of here. There we go. There. That's the right one. I'm always trying to trick me. Alright. Now, let's see. Which one was I about to just look at? Okay, so these panels, you know, I'm gonna go look at these panels here. See how these panels look? They look alright before, but we're gonna alter them. Alter ego. Oh, okay. So what we got here? Got Halo and its amazing like shading system, like or whatever the fuck. It's so broken looking. Halo 4. Alright, let's see. Let's do some adjustments. Kinda looks fine. Look at that shading whenever it has low roughness. That's so weird. I wonder if that's like in the in this tag or if it's just in Halo. Like I notice that shit all the time in Halo 4, but I notice a lot more in some like stuff like this. Looks a little, I don't know, it looks terrible. That shit. At least you can't see it that much when it's like this. That's probably good. You know, I still don't like how it's shaded a little bit. It's a little weird. Little weird. Little weird, mate. Oh. Why is this a... Not cool, bro. Fat neck is a tumor. Not gonna lie. I'm canceling you. Bro, you can't cancel people anymore, okay? That's lame, boring. Boring. We need people that are crazy and unhinged to keep us going, you know? Otherwise, we don't have anything to talk about. Nextzilla, when we get in GPU Light Mapper for Halo 3, hell yeah. We have it in Max Tools. Yeah, they probably do have it in Max Tools with those little people over there with their Max Tools. Little badgers in the phone booth over there, little beaver building the dam. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Man, I do anything for non-12-hour light maps in Halo 3. I'm surprised there hasn't been like a way someone hasn't come up with to like, you know, make that easier for everyone. I'm so, like with all the geniuses, there's like some giga-brain people in the modding scene. It's people that'll be like, God damn, bro, you like know like too much. You like know everything. Like it's like you woke up and you like saw the light. I never saw the light. I saw all the darkness. I was born in the darkness. Halo dark. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's pipe this map. I think that will be a good one to notice. Get off there. Get out of there. Get up. Get off there. The Threadripper? The Threadripper 3000. Ugh. You can rip the map as much as you like. You can rip it all day, or you can just rip it for 5 minutes. It's up to you. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just saying shit. Oh!
The Threadripper 3000. Yeah.
It hurts my throat to do that. Wait, I already did the piping, I thought. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Bruh. Oh, it is. It's right here. Oh, I just never created it? What the fuck? Oh, I got like so ADD earlier. I just like started doing it and I fucking never finished it. What the fuck's wrong with me? Oh, I need a diffuse for it too, though. Let me get that. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Damn it, I can't even put it in the right spot. Okay, cool. That'll do. That'll do it. That'll do the job. I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be one of my last ones, and then I'll do maybe 2 more. I don't know. Things do be looking metallic though. I kind of want to like run through the map though and see like all that has changed. Yeah, I'll do that. Wait, did I do the same one again? I do the AO, right? Yeah, AO. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this one in, the pipes, and then I'm going to like run through the map maybe and just see like if there's anything crazy looking, like in a good and bad way. Because, like I was saying, these materials are like shared in so many places, and they're, so they're reused and this and that. Is that metal? Yeah, it's metal. And then yeah. ORM. Whatever. I do what I want. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, ever. Cool. We got these two. Okay. Why are they blends?
I hear you a blend. Who told you that you're a blend? Because you're not supposed to be a blend. No.
God damn it. I'm gonna delete that. You silly piping. Oh. Bruh. 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 Yeah, I need to find a better workflow. This shit is... Hopefully by the time I find something better that works better. It's not even updating them. I swear to God, man. Maybe it'll just import it now, since I changed all that shit. Oh, is there anyone in there? Fucking goddamn, bro. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Dude, I hate this. This is like the first time this has happened, and it's so annoying. Just duplicated it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'll just duplicate it again. Those two. Let's see. Let's see what that one looks like. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. I fucking hate this so much. Holy fuck. Okay. Did that do it? Like, jeez. There we go. Fuck, it's there. Holy crap. Alright, so we're going to be turning these black pipes, or white pipes, and those bars, something a little different. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's see what's going on, you know? Just kidding. Sorry, I've just been suffering, struggling. And what does that look like? Similar, just a little darker and a little reflective-y. Let's change that though. Let's make them super reflective. Let's make them pitch black. kind of how they looked before. Alright, sorry, I just want to fucking focus on this. Let me read the comments in case y'all been talking. All I know is if I end up making or remaking Guardian Force and it ends up taking 30 odd hours, comes out shit. Yeah, that's how it goes. Especially if you have like one hole or open edge, or if you have like one anything wrong, like with your whatever the not prefab, your instance geo. It's like there's so many things, and then also just like if it's once it becomes just a little bit too big, then all of a sudden you got like little specks everywhere, and it's like, oh god. And then it's like, and then you see that after you spent like 30 hours like modeling and adjusting or something just to like make it look better, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, what do I do? I swear that's how it be though. I swear that's how it be though. Ooh. What if I just made it so shiny that it was the shiniest metal of all time? I almost like it like that. Is that bad that I like things? Is it too dark? I think it's too dark, but you know what? Why do I like it? It's probably fine. I don't know. What do you think about this? Is it like too shiny and dark and beautiful, or is it just it's not like a huge difference, but certain times it is, I think. I think these might be too dark. Let me see if I can adjust those. What are these? Oh, that looks fine, but what if I just make it a little... Almost looks fine at default. It's kind of how it's probably supposed to look anyways. Unless I adjust the trim and everything with it, I think it would actually be better that way. It's like certain areas it's a little wider. I'll keep it there. I think that's not new. Look how shiny that shit is. Yeah. I've already had like a decent amount of coverage just from doing areas and stuff like that. I almost want to go through and I need to fix this material right there. I almost want to go through and like see which ones I can repurpose. There's a lot that are using like the same materials, but they just have slightly different things going on, like our coloring. Which that's why I was kind of wanting an albedo map, or a tint map, so I can just tint everything the same way. wonder if I've changed anything in here. I think some stuff kind of looks different. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna run through this is what'll happen. So I'm gonna do a tag play of or test. Let's see, launch scenario. I'm just gonna launch the scenario and kind of run through the inside of the mission and maybe even like part of the outside and just see the progress of the difference. Because like you'll notice changes and stuff in the other parts. Probably just be more metallic and shiny. A little less white, plasticky, or whatever the hell the goal was originally. Just got back. Can't wait to see the before and after screenshots. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in the original campaign and do that because I definitely didn't take any, at least for the mod. But yeah, I could, actually, you know, like seeing the before and after on the whole difference. And then who said it earlier? Like I really do kind of want. Valkyrie said it. I think I really do kind of want to make it like black and white, kind of looking like the. Like in the alpha, like everything was just, there was no like colored tinting to the areas, you know what I mean? Except for like some areas had some color, but it wasn't like tinted super like green or blue. And I was thinking about trying to adjust that. At the moment, all I did is change it from like green to blue, but I don't know if that's like really a good solution or compromise. And it still looks pretty. It almost looks green, even though it's kind of blue. Why does that look so pixelated all of a sudden? See that? Look how pixelated that looks. Even the edges look pixelated. What the fuck? Why is look how? Am I tripping right now? Look at the resolution. Why does it look like that? It's not normally that pixelated. Is it? Well, oh god, even this is pixelated. Okay, something's fucked up with this. Something is really wrong right now. I'm gonna close Sapien anyways, whatever. I am fed up with you, Sapien. Durian, Guardian, Guardian. Bro turned on anti-aliasing. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. It was like dying or something. It was dying slowly. Slowly for shows. Alright, but yeah, so I have a video uploaded. I'll show you guys a little preview of that real quick. And I'm gonna I hope people like it. Sometimes I make videos and I kind of try to just hurry and then oh man, and then I just release it and I'm like, and then it ends up being kind of bad. So hopefully this ends up not being so bad, because I was trying not to sound like a whiny like YouTuber Halo fan. I'm trying to sound like educational and chill, but I don't know. I don't know what vibe it gave me. So the video that will be shown, it's right here. Oh, there's ads. Of course, I'm just kidding. So it's called Going Deep in Halo Campaign Involved Demo from a third-person perspective, because I didn't play it, but I synced it. We synced it all, but I have some special perspectives in here that I would like to show off. But yeah, I don't know. It might be cool to watch. It might be. But at like 5 p.m. I'll probably just enable it if you guys are bored and want to watch it. Why am I here? This isn't the right spot. Why am I in third person? Why does that phantom look like doggy poo-poo? Why is that blue? It's actually really weird. I think that's one of the ones I just made. It's absorbing some sort of light somewhere. This is the one I need to fix. Okay, I need to fix this now. What the fuck is this? Oh, I know how to find out. I synced it somewhere in here. God, fucking grading tomorrow. Where is it? I've seen it. Oh, there's one. There's next week. Oh, wait. Dang it. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Do we have it right here? No, fuck. Dang it. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. This is Unity Great Circle FUD. I need to fix that one. Foundation. Unity Circle FUD. Okay. I think that's it, right? Is that not it? Why isn't it? Is that not it for real? Damn it, it's not
This
it.
way.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, is it? Is this what it's using? Let's find out. No, fuck. I think I messed this up. I need to make it so that it doesn't pass through everything. That's one of the first ones I was fucking around with. That's why I gotta be like careful and get a good routine now. So there looks like there's like some...
We have to find it.
It's like weird. Some area... You can tell there's something going on. Some of these I need to
find the
adjust.
missile controls.
They look like the shiny foreign fucking materials. Dude, the lighting out here is so bad though. I kind of want to relight this whole area. I need to fix the... by the way, if someone knows how to make sound suppress and gravity, I need to figure that out. I need to apply that to all my... There's like a filter that you can do where it like applies it to everything. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. Fuck that stupid sniper, dude. Sniper's an asshole. You can kind of see though, like there's like areas that are like...
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
I kind of want to get rid of or redo these crates. I like adjusted these like so long ago. Same with the Phantoms. I really can't stand the Phantoms, and they actually look good in good lighting, but the lighting in this map just makes everything look terrible. Unless it's PBR. PBR always looks good. I'm just kidding. Where'd the sound go? You see how fast the sound breaks? It's usually when I start picking up too much shit. I kind of like how some of this looks. You know what I mean? Like it definitely was just a flat, big texture before. But yeah, this no sound is depressing. It really is pretty. It's like fuck. Oh. When are we getting the greenest of night assets in here? Oh, I don't know. I'm not in a rush or anything. I don't even think he has anything I can use, but in the future, if we're just in the future, it'd be nice to just like not have to create everything. It'll just save me a couple of years of my life, like literally. Oh my god. Yeah, well that's why I was wondering, like I still need to talk about that, like if I can just use everything they both do, and then same with Drake if he wants to use them too, that'd be fine. But if we can like all share, that'd be good. And then I could like stuff like the Scarab, I would be able to use. I would actually be able to use the Scarab in campaign because that Scarab's one thing I am adding. because there's like that one mission on the Infinity where you're like battling, like you're in a mech and shit. I want to like add a scarab there. I added a scarab there in the
There's the
original
launch
one,
station.
like in the original version I made, like before the modules came out. But I can make it work way better than I did there because it looks.
Launch initiated.
But yeah, and then it would look good with the mod. It's like,
Hey,
you know, updated
blast
and all
burst
that.
jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared.
But like all the
down
vehicles,
there.
I can't unless I could do all of them. Like, you know what I mean? Then I
did
don't
it.
know. Like unless I could do them all, the Scarab's different. That's an old asset, updated, so it looks fine, and it won't take like a huge amount of, since it'll be on only one mission, you know. But if I do like the Warthog, then I'll have to do the Pelican, and then I'll have to do the Ghosts, and then my maps will literally break. Like that's why it's like I need to find a way. I need to find a way to put those in like the freaking like I need to find a way to put those in a shared map file. If I could do that, then I'll use them all. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't want to use them, but I don't know. Like I'll have to figure that part out. And then I'm still kind of open to teaming up with people. I just want full control of certain things I just don't want to have too much crazy back and forth between that's why if I join with anyone, I'll probably be like, here, you can do the multiplayer because I really don't care about that. And then for example, or it can be like, here, you can do this full task and take that'll be all your credit. Like if someone wanted a PBR the whole campaign, I would just let them do it and be like, all right, and then they could they can be like, look at everything that's PBR'd in the environments I did or something like that, and they they can even use that to kind of showcase something. I don't know, and that's something easy to be to credit someone for, because it's a full singular task. But it's at this point, it's I'm already kind of doing the same thing though that I think other people would do. Like if Drake and Green Knight made a mod for campaign, it would be similar to this. They would basically just use their sandbox, which is what I'm doing. But I'm also doing again the PBR campaign. I've adjusted a lot of the skyboxes. I'm adding some stuff, few boss fights. All those materials are missing. I actually deleted them, but I'll just bring them back. But yeah.
Easy. Been out for a while.
I don't know. It just depends,
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on.
Whatever just would
Bring
be
your
easy,
systems
but
online
also
now.
make me
I rewrote
I
the
just need to
firmware
save
while you were
time
out.
and start working on
You've been busy.
Unreal
Activating the
Engine
gravity generators.
stuff. I need to start doing not like a real game. This is real game because you can learn to apply all this game dev stuff to anything else. Like anything I learned in Blender and all this texturing and PBR stuff. It's it's modern,
Seems like old times.
So I am learning a lot.
Ready to get back to work?
But I still want to learn
I thought you never asked.
other engines too.
We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks.
It already looks kind of different.
Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Oh, those
Be a
pipes
rescue
aren't
team.
done.
Wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah, I like it. I just like how when you walk right here, you can just see this, the way everything shines and reflects to the light and all that stuff. It just looks way better in that way. Like this little piece right here. Some stuff it's hard to tell, this is too dark or whatever. God, dude, I need to fix those grates, man. Those grates right there are just broken. Real good. That's fine though. I can't tell if I've changed some of this stuff. I don't think I did. That might be part of what I changed. I don't know.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
4 years, 7 months, 10 days. And I've gone crazy as fuck sitting in here alone. I'm about to fucking blow your mind,
Somebody
Chief.
should have found us by now.
There's not like a ton of things different about this yet. Yep, material-wise. Let's see the pipes here.
What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
Still a lot of
How
materials.
close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly
Oh.
above us.
Wonder how these look. Actually, I think I have. Some of them I can't tell because it's like too.
The elevator doors look sealed tight.
Not like a huge difference. But I bet, like, if I like dropped a plasma pistol, for example, and did that, and like that, and then that. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's like what? I can't like watch my own character. It has to like tie to this stupid like. Ugh, it's so dumb, bro. So dumb. I don't know why it won't let me do that in here. I always like. I wanted to see like how this would look with it. Okay, so see how it's like actually reflecting on it. Let me put infinite ammo. It hits other stuff, but let's see. Like this one looks a little bit different than. You know what I mean? Like this is old and then new. The way it kind of looks. It looks a little better. Look at this old one. That's how it used to look, kind of, with how the material was. I dig it. It looked pretty neat. Looks pretty neat.
Chief, be careful.
Like the materials in this area actually don't look too bad, dude. Like this little area. I always like the materials in here because they look pretty and metal. They don't just look like some weird like plastic piece of shit. Or just like diffuse only or something weird. I don't like. I don't know. I guess if it was actually trying to look like metal, then I guess that makes sense.
Right.
Certain things I just can't even tell what they're trying to make it look like.
Chief, watch out!
You should do what the early Air
Deteriorated so badly.
Forbills did, where you walk into the elevator and shaft and the grab lifts you up to the top. Why? It'll be way cooler to see that sear oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. To see your like hands and shit with your new armor, and to see an animation in the elite. I think that'd be way cooler than just going up on a grab lift. That'd be like, unless it was like, I mean, it'd be kind of funny to see like air blow you up. But that's like, I feel like that's just taking away from it. I don't know. Like I actually like the whole cinematic first person shit. I mean, I rather have it in like a third person perspective. Damn it, I shouldn't have died. My freaking buttons are different. I was gonna like press it, but I was pressing the wrong one. Stupid sapien.
You've been out for a while.
Wake the fuck up, Chief.
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Chief, the Flood are here.
Bringing your
Chief,
systems online
the Flood
now.
are here, Chief.
Honestly, like that would be way that would have been way cooler. Imagine if the Flood were like, okay, like think about it. You're on the pillar of you're on the Forward Onto Dawn, right?
You need to pull the manual
You're leaving the Ark. There's floods shooting down on you and everything everywhere around
Seems
you,
like old times.
including the Forward Onto Dawn.
Ready to get back
You
to
shoot
work.
across and shoot out of there
you
and
never
it's
asked.
barely escape alive. But you can't tell me
We've got
not one
intrusion alerts
flood
lighting up on
landed on the
multiple
ship when they were landing literally everywhere around.
Our best bet
I'm
to
like,
figure
that
out
would've been
who's boarding
great.
us is the observation deck.
Just like
4
you
floors up.
come in here and you're like, what's going on? And there's like a
Isn't
flood
that
spore and you're like, oh hell no. Especially with this creepy ass like vibe in here, you know what I mean? Like you just find like some flood spores in there, you're like, oh hell no. And then the Covenant, like you just go out there and the Covenant are being like massacred by them and they're like, fuck, what did we get? What did we walk into? and then what's even worse is like it would have been a cool way to make the Prometheans look cool. So then you see the flood and the Covenant's being eradicated while this is happening. Then the Prometheans, like later on, you see them come out and they just eradicate the flood, even though like obviously they're gonna lose because there's way more flood. But I feel like the Prometheans would at least look, you know, if there's 10 flood and 10 Prometheans, I think the Prometheans would win. But the problem is there's not 10 versus 10; it's like 10
4
versus
years,
million.
7 months, 10 days.
But I think I don't know.
Should have found us
That'd be
by
cool.
now.
Way I'm just saying shit.
What's that?
I feel like it looks more metallic every
Sensor
time.
scan, high
I run
intensity.
through here.
Doesn't match any known patterns.
Or not metallic, PBR.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us.
I really do think it makes it look a little better. But again, I don't know like how far I can push this.
The elevator
like, it might
doors
make
look
it look
sealed
weird
tight.
in some parts of the game. I need to redo this door. This is actually
Be
what's funny is this
careful.
door that I'm prying open. I made it. I originally converted that to PBR, but before PBR was like, you know, before when it was only Halo 2A PBR, like the fake kind. So like I was actually testing this out like a year or two ago, which is kind of just funny. I just thought I'd say that. It was always a thought in my mind. So I need to update that door though, because it kind of looks like
Chief, watch
doo-doo
out!
now that I got the new stuff. Got that new
Deteriorated so badly.
I got that new. You actually like the idea of Chief getting stuck in a cryopod and he just dies? Is that what you said? Hold on, let me kill this asshole. Get out of here. I need to see this
I
room.
thought we had a truce with the
Oh,
Covenant.
look at the metal down there. Looks good too.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be
That
careful.
damn respawn fucking sound effect. I didn't realize that the whole game used it. I thought it was just for that one thing. Gurn, okay, I already read that. I still like the idea of Chief actually got stuck in the crop and just died. Honestly, like, well, some people like there was this debate on Twitter about like for what I remember, Chief died in Halo 3 and then they retconned it, right? Because the thing is you had to watch the credits and then watch after the credits in every version of the game, not Legendary. Legendary just shows like Requiem, but like the actual ending after the credits on any version of any difficulty, you had to wait to see the actual, you know, like him being alive still and floating through here. And like apparently there's a lot of casuals that just thought they fucking retconned it and changed everything on top of it. And I'm like, well, no wonder. You know, but I mean obviously like that would have been funny though. It's like they're just like because they engraved like 117 and they all thought he died because they weren't sure, but you knew he was alive. You know what I mean? Like you knew he was alive, but like a whole bunch of people just didn't even know. Apparently back then, it's what I found out from reading this Twitter fucking feed. There's like a big group of people that found out later on what happened. But no, like that would be funny though if you just like it's just like and that's it. Dude, but I'm not. If Microsoft wasn't pressuring Bungie, like breathing down their back to make more Halos, and them knowing that like they're gonna fucking take their franchise and make more shit, like if it wasn't like that, like they probably would have done that. They probably just would have came full circle, and they probably would have kept it like the same with like the humans, you know, or the Forerunners and all that stuff. I bet too. They just knew they had to like keep going. And then ever since 2007, they knew they were going to be handing it to Bonnie Ross, because in 2007, Bonnie Ross created the company that will take it over. And then in 2009, they really started working on shit. And they started doing stuff. They had Halo Legends, and by 2010, they were helping with the map pack. And by 2011, they were already like, you know, almost done with their first game. And by 2012, it's out. Like it's so weird to think about. Like, hey, 343's low-key been there the whole time. Not the whole time, but 2007. Like, way earlier than people really give credit for, honestly. But if you think about it, that's why everything was amazing until 2007. I'm just kidding. I love ODST. I think that still counts. And then Reach though, that's when you could see things changing. They were like testing too much things. It was like a growing pain game. Even in here looks a little better, I feel like. I can't tell what I changed it. I don't know, like, Reach was a good game. It just... It was, in my opinion, it was like a step towards Halo 4, though. In my opinion, that's really why they made Halo 4 so much the way it is. And because it's like using the same engine essentially with some upgrades. It's just as like, it's basically like a modified engine of Reach, just like how the new
That's the last of them.
Halos is.
Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
Dude, they have like stuff like this, you know, like the 80, you know, where you can like keep your gun there and zoom in, and it makes me wonder like if that functionality was just taken from the source, or if they just straight up used Halo 4's engine instead of Reach, and we always think it's real. I mean, who knows? I think it actually. I think they already actually. I think that was able to like perhaps notice it was specifically Reach for
these
certain
Covenant
things.
aren't outfitted like standard military.
I know they used all the Reach
It's possible we
animations,
just
but you
came
can
across a
use
rogue
Reach
salvage
animations in any game. You know.
Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
This looks like shit out here, like complete throw up dog
Maybe
shit.
they haven't recognized us.
But yeah, like what I think Noble, you were saying that earlier. I want to load that BSP out there and delete, like, this is like a fake version, you know? I want to delete this like fake version, and then, you know, because that would just be so much better to look at.
That's one possibility.
Yeah, look, and then I want to, that planet back there is like, it's like warped and it doesn't look good.
Landing craft flanking
Those
us.
Phantoms, they looked good in the daylighting, but I want to make those PBR, or just like fucking import that really fancy nice one. God damn, like, I cannot get used to this loadout that they have on the default. Got that plasma rifle that, like, stuns you whenever you get shot. Shoot it, actually hit me. See, I'm, like, being stunned. Yeah, I'm stuck. See, he's like, I get stunned in place, like, you know, kind of like if it, like a stun grenade. It kind of it makes your body react like you're getting hit by one. That's how Halo CE was. I think. I don't know if it was just multiplayer or it was also
Head for the elevator bank.
single player. Or,
Are any of the ship-to-ship defenses
Yeah.
online?
just know it was
Only the Hyperion missiles, but we'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
There's, I'm trying to see if I can notice anything. There's a few things that I think are changed in here from when they've already changed. But I can't, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But yeah, on this mission, I do want to actually change some shit up a little more than I would on the other missions. Just because it's so small and like, I want to try to get the most out of it, and honestly, since it's like gonna be, I think the alpha will be just this map. I want to like actually kind of like make some cool shit. And honestly, I almost want to redo the skybox again. Like I was gonna use the old one, but I honestly want to find like either create or find like a model that would be even cooler than the one out there, because it's kind of basic. Like it looks cool, but like it's basic. Is that how this has always looked? Can't tell. Can't remember. At least nothing looks worse. Like, there's some things that probably are the same, obviously. A lot of things probably are the same. Can't wait till you replace the Halo 4 music as well. I don't even know if that's possible. Like, you can replace sounds, but I don't, like, the way the sounds are handled, like, looping sounds, like, I don't know how to do that. I'm assuming these are gonna have like in and out, you know, pieces and that and this and that. Like, and I can't just import a song, you know. I do want to replace them all because it's copyrighted, you know. like this stream will not be able to get monetized because of this song playing. But yeah, no, I definitely want to replace them all. Maybe again pairing it with Green Knight with stuff. Maybe he can find like, because if he's good with that sound stuff, like you know, figuring that out, and he, you know, so if he figured that out, maybe he could figure out how to make, you know, stuff work with gravity and allow like sounds and looping stuff, because like right now I'm kind of like, I would have to probably fuck with it for a long time until I'm like, oh, it works.
Watch my back.
Watch my back. Yeah, I do hope I can. But that'd be kind of hard. I wish, like, I would actually let like someone like Neo or someone, if someone wanted to do the sound on the music, you know. Like if they like wanted to do that just for this mod, like and just sound for, or just the music or something, then I would let them do that. Because I think they've done that on a couple mods. Oh wait, he's done that with the new mod, Killa. What is it called again? It's not part of. I can't remember. It's that single reach level hit I'm making. But I think he did it for that, and that's like very similar to Halo 4. But then again, the sound banks aren't similar. But, fuck, I forgot. It uses F-mod on that. And then I think on this is YY. It's WY. What it's called.
Keep me covered.
I can't do anything right now. Yeah, see, like, I'm pretty sure this is like one of the ones I did. I'm pretty sure.
Covenants seem more fanatical.
Yeah, I want to do more for sure. Like, I think I'll like the changes from it. For everything I've seen so far, looks good, except for like that fucking dude, this grate that's being used throughout the map. Like, I need to find that so bad because it's obviously messed up right now. It has the it has post passed on it. I think it needs to be on pre-pass on that material. But yeah. Where's my ammo? Oh. And then I need my HUD's honestly like still like a placeholder. I kind of just got it kind of cool looking. But that's another thing that I might be able to do with Green Knight. You know, he might be able to. I might be able to get better HUD and just kind of like base mine off what he was setting up. Maybe, I don't know. It might. I don't know if that would work best for, because campaign you have so much shit that involves the HUD. Like it's like I want to improve upon it, but I can't change.
We're just
much,
about there.
You know what I mean? So I might not be able to. It all depends on, you know. I'll try shit out and see if it works out. Yeah, there's definitely like a little. I see like little things here and there that are a little better looking. Like the way this looks up here. I think. Like, I definitely see a lot of vanilla textures. Okay, oh, and I want to put more grunt voice. There's only like 2 or something. That grenade just came out of just like his body.
We're not there.
Gonna say, we're not there yet. Yes, we are. I want to fix this guy because he always gets like it's like Half-Life kind of breaks sometimes. Why is fucking voice? Oh shit! I just realized what that was. His voice just cut off. So like in the sound files, some of them have like the amount of time that it plays, and I think some of them I forgot to like delete so that it just plays the whole thing. I need to go through that. Yeah, so see, like I like whenever I see these metal pipes, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely new. Like you can see the new shaders like a little everywhere. But like this door and shit, nah. Dude, and then if I relight this map, it might look really good. Maybe they use like shitty lighting. Or something.
The auxiliary launch
I want to
station should
redo
be to your
these
left, out of
doors.
the
They look
airlock.
so weird. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-dum. Alright, guys. It's almost that time. Actually, it is that time. I've already been out here. I think I'm about to get off and upload this
You'll
video.
have to burn
Oh, and
the
then
launch
if I
for
replace this
ignition.
door, this green shit right here
Cortana.
finally go away.
It's nothing. Just get to the
Terrible
launch.
compression. Terrible compression. Terrible. Like, I like this, but like, I want like a more sophisticated version. I tried to edit the model, but like, I don't know. It was kind of messy. It was kind of a pain to work with. So
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
I need to figure out why these are like, some of these are like blue. I think it's the cube map they're using. You know what? I just realized, once I get all those cube maps working, it actually makes it look a lot better, a little less weird.
Charge!
Oh, fucking dude, they did that grunt just say fucking? Dude, that fucking, I swear that fucking beam, the snipers, dude. Like, I'll like forget that, like, everything's so easy, and then the sniper, it's one shot. All right, I think that's good. You could actually see some of the shaders whenever I updated the Pillar of Autumn ones on the second mission. Like there's some shiny like metal up there, which that used to just be like a flat white, you know. So like you can kind of see where it's heading already, and I've only replaced like 10 shaders or something around there, and like I feel like there's like 40 more or 50, something stupid. And I've already, seen so much of a difference. So I think that's going to be a win. At least for, like, levels like this. Like the jungle level, though, I don't know. There's probably not much of a point in changing it there. Bit-Bat the Grunt. Can you put the Plasma Caster from Halo 5 as well? Such an... Dude, honestly, maybe. At least at some point. I don't know about campaign, but what I plan on doing, I haven't done anything with importing, right? Like importing new animations, I mean. So like the fuel rod from Halo 5, I want that in there with its animations. And then there's some guns from Halo 5, once I get good at getting those animations and importing them and setting it up with the weapons, like once I get used to that workflow, then I'm gonna go on like a fucking binge of importing things that I've never been able to do with new animations, like the machine gun, the fuel rod, maybe some weapons from Halo 5 or Infinite or something, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely want to do that at some point. And then those weapons, if I don't use them in campaign, which I think I will use some of them in campaign, some levels, but I'll want to definitely use them in like firefight, and let whoever use them in multiplayer, and let whatever, you know, like all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I'm getting off. You'll see a video being going live for like in a few minutes if you guys want to watch it. It's 15 minutes, so bear with it. Bear with the video. I do talk a lot in it, so you might want to get some popcorn, and you know. I'm just kidding. Hopefully I'm not like I'm so ADHD, man. Like when I talk, like I'm like, I hate how I sound. I wish I could talk better. But I try to not be as as annoying as I could be normally. So so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, please like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Did I end it? Oh wait, no.